This is the average 401k balance for Americans based on how old they are. So for folks between 25 and 29, it's 24,000. 35 to 39, 73,000. Ages 40 to 44, 109,000. And then here's the kicker. Ages 55 to 59, 244,000. 70 plus is 250. So after 55 to 59, it levels off and the average is about 250. But let's just take the average. $250,000 at retirement age is the average. And what do they say? The 4% rule is what you're going to live off of?
Well, they talk about that, yeah, and I've heard variations on that.
How are you going to live off of 4% of that? So you're telling
not.
me I'm going to live off of 4% of $250,000, $10,000?
Yeah, that's not possible.
You're telling me I'm going to live off of $10,000 a year before paying income tax. And by the way, that money's going to be taxed, okay? And so let's just say it's $8,000 post-tax. That's less than $1,000 a month. And oh, by the way, this is in 25 or 30 years from now when there's going to be a lot more inflation. How is that a system that works?
It doesn't, does it?
It doesn't work.
Mm-mm.
Listen, so many thoughts on this conversation about the 401k and if it's really helping people to live in retirement, right? Because we all know that saving for retirement is a dead end game, right? We have to learn how to make money even in retirement. Like, we at the point these days where you always have to know how to make money. So if you're no longer going to your job, how can we create something while you're working that you are doing it when you leave the job? Or how can you become a serial entrepreneur or a serial investor to the point where it's so good in your older age that you don't have to micromanage it anymore at that stage? We are no longer privy to the point where jobs are giving us pensions, right? Because that was the bulk of what people relied on. 401ks is fairly new to the average worker and is not, it hasn't really been proven to be successful for anyone that's retiring, right? There's very few cases where you see people have $2-3 million. So we don't even know if this thing even is it really an experiment on us that's happening, because before there was pensions, jobs automatically saved for you for retirement. It wasn't like you had to put your own money in it. So in lieu of how jobs are actually kind of taking away your income and like behind the scenes now, we have to be smarter and realize, like, look, no one's coming to save us. We got to save ourselves and be great investors.